TEKS 11b, product of a power. Okay, so today we're going to talk about another property of exponents. So let's first look at the rule. Remember, this rule is going to be on our star chart. Write that out, our star chart. And this rule reads a to the m power times a to the n power is equal to a m plus n. So this sentence down here is describing what this rule is. So it says if multiplying, do you see right here, multiplying, two numbers that have the same base, remember the base is right next to the exponent, so these a's are our base, we add the exponents. That's what we're doing right here, we add them. So if multiplying two numbers that have the same base, we add the exponents. So that's the rule we're going to practice today. So let's look at some examples. Okay, example 1 says 5 squared times 5 to the 6. So let's first see if we have the same base. So we have a base of 5 and another base of 5. So that means we have to rewrite that base. So since our base is 5, we're going to write 5. And then we need to add our exponents. So we have an exponent of 2 and an exponent of 6. So we do write 2 plus 6, and we simplify. So this is equal to 5 to the 8 power. And you can simplify this even further since they're both numbers and type that into your calculator. And you should get, let's see if I can type mine in, 5 to the 8th power is equal to 390,625. So that's our answer. So this first part was simplifying our exponents, and because they were both numbers, we got this answer. Okay, let's look at example 2. Example 2 says y to the 4th times y to the 5th times y. So first we're going to check if we have the same base. Remember, our base is attached to the exponent, so we have y here, and y here. So all our bases are y, so I'm going to write y. Now I'm going to look at the exponents. So I have an exponent of 4, I have an exponent of 5, and then right here, if I don't see any exponent, then I assume it's 1. So I'm going to be adding 4 plus 5 plus 1, and I'm going to get the answer y to the 10th power. That's my answer. 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, so I got y to the 10th power. So remember, I just rewrite the same base and add all my exponents. Okay, let's look at the last example. So in the last example, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to first box our bases like we were doing up here. So we have a base of x and a base of y. We have two bases. So a base of x and a base of y. And then remember, the number that's in the front of our bases, this is the first time we have a number in front of our bases, are our coefficients. So these are our coefficients, just in case you forgot. So with our coefficients, since we're multiplying, we're going to still multiply our coefficients. So I have -3 times 5. Okay? And then remember, our bases were x and y. So now let's go look at our exponents. The exponent on x was 2, and the exponent on this x is 1, because remember, if I don't see an exponent, I assume it's 1. So on the x, I have 2 plus 1. On the y, I have 7, and I have 6. So I write 7 plus 6. So now I just need to simplify. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. X to the 2 plus 1 is x to the 3. And y to the 7 plus 6 is y to the 13. This is my answer.